Huh? OBS? Excuse me? What the heck was that? Okay, anyway. Hey, yo. I'm Shadow. We're continuing Omori today. And I decided to dress weird. You can see my shoulders. Shoulder reveal. Looks kinda weird, but whatever. Who cares, right? Who cares? Okay, last time we stopped. Thank you, cats, for opening my door. I very appreciate it. Not really. I'll hope somebody closes it. It'd be kind of awkward. And yeah, last time, which was 2 days ago, we stopped here. We entered the real world again. And Kel is with us. And Hero arrives today. The orange cat looks hungry. Feed it some fish? You don't have any fish on you. Oh. Okay, that... understandable. Gotta get fish. Slim Shadow, you can't go back home yet when there's still so much to do. Liven up, it's a brand new day. Yeah, that's wonderful. By the way, I have some skills, right? Now I have guard. No, wait, I have calm down now. No, now I have folk. Yeah, I am forgetting stuff. Danny, welcome in.
Danny Iod, this is your daily reminder that you are wonderful and appreciated.
yeah, by the way, I forgot to do this. And now, how has your day been?
TW. This game contains depictions of depression, anxiety, and suicide, and may not be suitable for all audiences. It also contains bright flashing imagery that may cause discomfort and/or seizures for those with photosensitive epilepsy. Viewer discretion is advised.
Nice. And now that that's done, let's continue. What the heck? What happened here? Dang it. It must have been Aubrey and the scooter gang. Shadow, be honest. Do I smell? Wait, hold up, Shadow. I know it's been a while since you've been over at my place, but now might not be a good time. Okay. Oh yeah, by the way, okay. We can't attempt to go on the road yet. I can go here though. I think we were supposed to go to that plaza pizza place, whatever it is. I think this one doesn't answer as well. Yeah, it doesn't. Now, I'm guessing that if I attempt to go... Oh, not really. We can go here. Oh, this is the... Yeah, Granny's place. Oh, look, a phone. How nice that we can just, you know, invade other people's spaces and nothing happens to us. Is that guy still here? Yeah. Can we battle? Okay, we cannot. Oh, here she is. Oh, hello again. I must thank you again for helping me get my medicine yesterday. You know, you kids remind me of two of my sons when they were young. Those two were quite different from each other, but got along very well. People would always say they balanced each other out. I may not look it, but I'm turning 64 this year. I've had 7 kids in my lifetime, but everyone's moved out except my eldest son and my youngest daughter. My eldest son never leaves his room though, so he probably won't ever leave. That's sad. Were we able to go into this house? Oh, hey. Oh, hi, Mr. Tutor. Sorry. This may seem kind of selfish of me, but... You see, my dad isn't home today because he's out running errands. I've been studying my room all summer, and I just want one day to play at the park. Could you please finish my worksheet for today so he doesn't notice? I promise I'll be home before it gets dark, so please don't tell him. Ah, I thought so. Wait, you mean you'll let me go? Oh, thank you, Mr. Tutor. You're the best. I mean, sure. I'm really going to the park. I wonder what I should do first. I know. I want to play in the sandbox. Yeah, I can't wait. Thanks again, mister. I'm going to go have some fun. I know what would happen if you refused. In the sentence, this glass of lemonade is... Which prefix is correct? Refreshing. What is the correct abbreviation for the word wait? I don't know. What word means to move forward on the hands and knees? Crawl. Okay, no response here, right? Oh, this one isn't home either, is he? Oh, hey there, tutor. Actually, I have a big favor to ask. I've been cramped in this room all summer. I keep hearing the other kids hanging out outside while I'm at my desk with my nose stuck in these worksheets. I just want to go out to play at the park, even if it's just for a day. My mom said she would be out running errands all day today, so this is probably the only chance I'll get. Could you help me finish today's worksheet? I just want some fresh air. Really? Wow, you're the best tutor ever, mister. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'm being a very bad tutor, actually, finally. I'm free! I'm being a really bad tutor, but at least those kids will have some fun. Okay, this is 18 plus 7, 25. Huh? Wait, is it to the power of 2?
Yay, homework.
Is that to the power of 2? Oh, wait, okay, I got this mixed up. X is able to 4 and minus 4, yeah. I think. No, wait. Yes. Compute the standard deviation of the following numbers. What the heck is a deviation? Then give the z-score for a value of 100, rounded to the nearest third decimal. What? What the heck is a deviation?
It's a statistics thing.
Nice. And also z-score. What the heck? Okay, well, I mean, I'm just gonna pick this one.
Just pick whatever.
Okay, why is it quiet? Oh, it's because we're at the park, and at the park we're here. Yeah, see? Oh, he's running around, huh? This is so much fun. Hop, and a hop, and a hop, and a hop. Life's been kind of stressful lately, but people watching out here helps me put things into perspective. I'd make it a habit. Okay. I guess sometimes all it takes to relax is to stop and smell the roses, and we have read that. Oh yeah, by the way, trash. We can make some money picking this up. Oh, now there's 2 kids running around, huh? Wait, Basil? Hey, Hey, Shadow. What's up, Basil? Nice to see you out and about. Are you feeling better after yesterday? Yesterday? What do you mean? You had a big stomachache, didn't you? That's why you had to go to the bathroom. Right. Yes, I feel much better now. Did you want to hang out with us today? Shadow's not going to be around for much longer, you know. Do you have to rub it in? Do you have to? I don't know. Like, last time Basil realized that, he kind of had a panic attack. Or maybe not a panic attack, but maybe tomorrow. Sorry. Aw, don't worry. You don't have to force yourself. We can always catch up later. Yeah, you're right. Okay, then. See you later, then, I guess. Why are you looking there? By the way, I forgot to mention this, but I did a tiny bit of thinking, and I can't show the Hangman game here because it doesn't exist in here. Oh. You have our journal here, huh? How did I even open that? Okay. Oh, are we gonna find photos somewhere, maybe? Okay, I don't know how I'm doing that, but... Ooh, hello. Today is such a beautiful day, don't you think? I may not have any money, but at least sunlight is free. So anyway, lads, could you spare me some change during this hard time? Have $5. Thanks, good lads. I'll be sure to pay you back somehow. Oh, we got 8. Okay, I don't know what else we can do here. All-American guy? Yo, making patties is hard work. As I sink my teeth into that tender, juicy burger, it's gonna all be worth it. I can almost taste it now. Dear, pay attention. The patties are burning. Oh, shoot. Thanks, hon. That was close. Okay, good. Oh? Hey, neighbor. How's it going? Hey, Kel. Oh, and who else is with you? Oh, wait. I recognize you. It's Shadow, isn't it? Sorry, it's been a while. I think we only met a few times. My family has always lived here, but I was sent off to boarding school for a few years and just came back about 3 years ago, I think. Hey, Shadow. Chris is my next-door neighbor, and she's really cool. She's the fastest swimmer in school. When she's in the water, people compare her to a mermaid, or a shark, or even a torpedo. No, Cal, you're never short on compliments. Aren't you trying out for the junior varsity basketball team this year? I'm sure it'll be a show-in. Well, I'll try. I've been playing every now and then with strangers at the park. I think I'm getting better, but it's a little hard to tell. But if I practice basketball as much as you practice swimming, I'd probably have a better chance. No, I'm not that hardworking. It feels like fun to me, honestly. And besides, even though I love swimming in pools, I love swimming in the ocean even more. I love everything about the ocean. The beach, the sound of the waves, even the smell of seaweed. Sorry, I must sound a little obsessed. That's totally fine. It's good to be passionate about something, isn't it? I guess. Actually, I think this all started because I went to boarding school in an island and really enjoyed my time there. The ocean reminded me of the friends I made there. I hope maybe I can see them again one day, but for the time being, I guess I'll just be collecting seashells and stuff. You know, that sort of kind of reminded me of this, but Shadow's actually moving away from here really soon. Maybe you can give us some tips on how to handle moving away to a new place. Oh, Shadow is moving? Well, being away from my friends was pretty tough at first, but change is just a fact of life. It's the memories we make with them that we should cherish. You know what? I just decided something. If you see any seashells, can you bring them to me? They're kind of hard to find around here, but I'll make sure it's worth it. Understandable. So yeah, by the way, I can't really show you, but I did kind of think about that Hangman game, you know, the one we have in the dream world. And I think the message will be, welcome to the black stage. And it's kind of terrifying. It's a bit scary, that's what I meant to say. Terrifying is a word too strong, but... yeah. Let's see. Pretty sure we gotta stop at Gino's Pizza and the bakery in Othermart. Lead the way, Shadow. Oh, how are you two? As I was saying, can you believe and hurt, but then... that was like the time we... yeah, and then, honestly, I think that... yes, definitely. Good... oh, the bikes. A sleek silver scooter. And we cannot inspect that one, I believe. Which has got to be Aubrey's. Right? Yesterday, while I was eating a banana, I found a cool overgrown lake area just behind the park. But soon after, a bunch of hooligans on scooters rolled in and kicked me out. And to make matters worse, they even threw away my banana. I can't let a bunch of kids boss me around. I'm an adult now. A young adult, at least. Let's go to the bakery. My mom placed an order there. Where is the bakery? Oh, here it is. A money machine. We've been running this bakery for 4 generations, ever since my mom sailed here from across the sea. I hope one day my children will be able to carry on the tradition of managing this bakery. It would mean the world to me and my husband. Welcome to our family bakery. What would you like? Hiya, I'm here to pick up an order. Oh yes, your mother said you'd be coming. So I expected you to be here a bit earlier. I'll go grab your order. Did you know? This bakery belongs to Michael's family. I guess you can't really tell because he wears that horrible yellow wig all the time. Seems like he's making a pretty big effort to stand out and be different. Here's your order, sir. We hope to see you soon. Please enjoy your baked goods. You got Kel's bakery order. Cool, thanks. Alright, we're good to go now, Shadow. I'm ready when you are. Do we have any... we have 8 bandages. Can we afford 2 more bandages? And let's get 4 of these. Wonderful. Let's see, what medication would help the most for a 30-hour flight? Where are you even flying that it takes that long to a complete opposite point? of the globe. Mincy is diligently sketching away. Sensational sour gummies! Hi, it's me.
You can go to Kel's house and pick something that will help you.
Oh, okay. The happy and cheery Miss Candace. What would you like today, Smiley Smiley?
Well, you have to go there anyway.
We still have to go to Juno's Pizza. But okay. Or wait, are the kids there? The kids are there. Juno's Pizza is the bomb. This is one disgusting, dirty, greasy-looking cheese pizza. Just the way I like it. Let's dig in. So, we're still on to go to our secret hangout spot today, right? I'm gonna bring my fishing pole. I made it myself. I had a cold stick and a jump rope yesterday. Do you think it will work, Charlie? Huh. So we're going to our secret hangout spot? No, that's a perfect date spot. I'll be sure to bring one of my spatial ladies. Swimming sounds pretty fun. Well, while you're all fooling around being babies, I'm gonna be busy skipping rocks. I've been looking for the perfect rock all week. Huh. You can try all you want, Kim, but you'll never beat Aubrey's record. Shut up, Michael. Like, any girls would actually wanna go to the lake without you paying them. Told you to call me the I'll bite my tongue! What a loser. Master, are you hurt? Are you praying for this, Kim? Okay, we can leave. I see. Okay, let's grab that thing. Then. That'll help us. Okay, not yet. I see. Okay, well, since we started that deal, let's go there. Oh, Kibbleton, welcome in.
Kibiaton, this is your daily reminder that you are wonderful and appreciated. Kappa. Oh wow, that actually works.
Hello and welcome to Gino's Pizza. What can I get for you? Hey, I'm here to pick up an order. I see. What would you like? Oh, I know. Would you like pizza? I think my mom phoned in order for a hero sandwich this morning. I'm just here to pick it up. Oh, I see. You're the family that keeps ordering sandwiches instead of pizza.
Hoax start.
Oh, a Fennekin.
Fuck you. No Bulbasatch.
But it's on the menu, isn't it? Yeah, you're right. I guess so. Okay, I'll go get it. You know, I don't know if I ever told you this, but that's why my brother's nickname is Hero. I think it's because of some really cool reason, like he saved a puppy when he was a kid or something. But no, he just really likes sandwiches. Okay, here's your hero sandwich. Please enjoy. I got Kel's pizza order. Cool, thanks. Right, we're good to go now, Shadow. I'm ready when you are.
Poke buddy.
By the way, there is a job here. Oh yeah, right. I got confused as to why Robo is not saying this, but it's because Robo ignores Pokemon completely. Phew. I'm right, I take pride in being a musical connoisseur of sorts. If you play a CD on the jukebox over there, I bet I can tell you who the artist for the track is.
Not a brainless game and cringe starter. I don't care anymore. You can take the job.
I can. Dang it, I'm trying to fix this old arcade machine, but I'm missing a rare and important piece. It looks like it was just bitten off right here. I wonder where it could be. I didn't want to talk to you. I wanted to... An old jukebox. You want to donate your Mary CD? Okay, let's see. You inserted the Mary CD into Juno's jukebox. I know this song. This is an original song by Toby Fox. Is it? Chilled sodas and drinks. So, I see you're peeking at the help wanted poster that I put there. Are you interested in a job? I'm interested in the money, but like, yeah. Cool. Let me help you get started. Oh, you're taking this job, Shadow? In that case, I'll come back for you later. Work harder, okay?
Yay, Toby Fox. Laughing face.
So, do you want to hear the good news or the bad news? I'll just start with the good news. No. So the good news is we got 3 different pizza orders today. The bad news is our delivery boy suddenly called in sick yet again. These customers are all...
He appears in the credits.
Our regulars, so we stopped recording their addresses a long time ago. I can't remember where they live off the top of my head, but I do remember what their houses look like. Here, just take these notes and you'll be fine. I have pizza notes. Go grab your uniform. Oh, I even got a uniform. Oh, look at me! Don't be shy. Wear your uniform loud and proud. Now remember, you have 3 pizzas to deliver. When you're done, just bike your way to the shop. I'm counting on you. Do I get a bike? Oh. Oh, I see. Okay, take down the... Take pizza down the street. The house with the... Of the what? Of the Griley Rog? The... something orange door? Is it this one?
Ignore the request and force them to rewrite the note Kappa.
Pizza delivery!
Kappa.
Free pizza? Huh? You shouldn't have.
Beautiful calligraphy.
You have failed to deliver the pizza. It's time to move on to the next order. It was an orange door. Can you find the house that has the yellow flowers in the something? In the pink car in the driveway. Pink car and flowers. See this one. Oh, what is this? Pizza delivery. pizza's here? Great, just leave it on the floor. I'll come and get it. Against all odds, you have successfully delivered the pizza. It's time to move on to the next order. Can you find the house that has the overfront? What is that word? It's always spelled like that and I don't understand what it is. Can you find the house that has the... What the heck is that? I think that's an end. That there's something out front and the... The what? The bit up front. Two stuff out front. See, these one has flamingos. This one has... You can't leave without delivering pizza first. Can you find the house that has the... There's an out front and up front. What the heck is a... Is it a... What the heck? Meront? What the heck is that? Okay, so there is an out front and an up front. I'm guessing. Oh, Max, welcome in.
Hi, I'm here semi-lurking.
I'm trying to decipher this.
Tea time with Max. This is your daily reminder that you are wonderful and appreciated.
Can you find the house that has the... What the heck can that even be? Like, the last part seems like runt. The other part, I don't know. This one has flamingos. I really don't understand what this is saying. Like, just those two words. Why do they have to be the most scribbled ones? Like, what the heck is that? Is that bit? Like, I can't even reverse engineer this. Well, by that I mean, look at what stuff houses have, and imagine what that can be.
Did you like my dream?
I don't.
It's almost impossible to decipher some words.
I mean, that dream definitely was funny. I laughed.
It's your future, just wait, Kappa.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, at this point, I should just try to pick a random house. But I don't know how to pick a random house. We can also look at other words and see how stuff is written at the things we know. What the heck? Like, if we can find any similar elements. Oh yeah, that first one can be an H too. Instead of being M something, it can be like high or nigh. Not even if it's, oh, hydrant. Hydrant out. It says hydrant. The one that has hydrant out front. Is there any house with a hydrant? Have I seen them? Oh look, this one has. Okay, that's number 1. That's number 2. Okay. 2 houses. But that's already a 50-50. Oh no, okay, there's a third one. Oh no. Please. Okay, well now we have a third success rate. Now we just have to decipher the second word. Which I believe the first one should be a B. Alternatively, it could be L and then what? Well, I mean, it can't be an E. So that must be a B. But that second letter... What the heck is it? Okay, well, let's look at the ones that have a hydrant. See, this one has what? Trash cans and flowers. Those are bins. Can that be bins? That doesn't look like bins. Or flowers. This one has like stumps and logs and I mean, yeah, all of them have bins. Yeah, we can't even inspect things.
Pizza delivery with bad notes. The final boss of Omori.
Because I want to make this right, and I don't know how to choose randomly. At least I deciphered that hydrant word. I am already proud because of that. I'm just gonna choose this one. Is this the last one? It's probably wrong, but at least I got the hydrant. Free pizza. I couldn't decipher that other word. I want it to be better than this. Hey newbie, you're just the guy I wanted to see. According to some recent feedback, it seems that your customer satisfaction rating is 2 out of 10. Anyway, here's some monies. Maybe you can use it to buy some pizza. Oh, here's another freebie. Okay, it's one of my all-time favorites. You can play it at the jukebox right down yonder. It's honest work. I got the achievement. Hey Shadow, how'd you do on your job? While you were working, you decided to sit on a bench and talk to strangers. Man, that was fun. Well, I'm ready to go when you are. Oh, let's see how this one sounds. I already played this one. I know this song. This is a cover of Stardust Diving by Sam Neiland. Pizza. Baked goods, check. Sandwiches, check. Well, that's everything, and just in time too. It looks like the sun is about to set. Let's go back to my house. Hero should be coming home any time now. Okay, let's go there. At least so far, stuff seems to be advancing faster, which I do like. Because this game is really not fast-paced. Before we go in, I should probably mention that my mom is going to be a little mad about me taking so long with the groceries. I was supposed to bring everything back
Those
around
songs are
noon.
mostly remixes of songs in the game, except Mary's CD, which is not based on any Omori track.
Ooh. I see. So Toby Fox just did a Toby Fox, huh? And that's how that tune was born. I'm assuming. But I got carried away doing other stuff and, well, you know how it goes. But anyway, I thought of a solution for this. So I think you should walk in first. That way she'll see you first and get all excited. And most importantly, she'll forget to yell at me. See, it's a win-win for everyone. Got it? Okay, let's go. Dog first. Hector. Oh, yeah, right. Bark, bark, bark. Bark, 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 bark. Am I a good boy? You are. Hector's doghouse. It's a little stuffy, but Hector seems to like it. Where's your mom? Mom, Shadow's here! What took you so long, Kel? I sent you off hours ago. How long does it take to get a bunch of sandwich? Oh my, is that Shadow? It must be. It's so good to see you again. But dear, you look so thin. Have you been eating properly? Ooh, okay. That is actually, this froze us back because I think our mom, when sending us a message like last time we saw the phone, right? Our mom said something to us like, hey, please eat. Are you eating well? And indeed, I think I picked up on it because, again, problems with appetite are mental health related, usually. Well, I mean, I think you get what I'm trying to say. Here's the stuff you asked for, Mom. You gave the bakery order and pizza order to Kel's mom. Hurry, Shadow, let's go upstairs to my bedroom. Not so fast, please, Kel. Now wait just a second, young man. Bye, Mom. See you when dinner is done. Is it here? Yay, Kel. I just absolutely knew our house and stuff. Oh.
Too much time in headspace.
Oh, here it is. Made yourself at home. Look, I got a basketball hoop and a boombox just like I always wanted. Here, I'll play a song for you. Yup, it's pretty sweet. Mom wouldn't let me play it too loud, though, because she says it's best for Sally. Oh, wait. You haven't met Sally yet, huh? Does Kel now have a young sister? Haha, guess what, Shadow? I'm a big brother now, yay! Sally's my baby sister. Mama will probably bring her downstairs around dinner time. She's really small and really cute, haha. Kel, there's a girl at the door. She says she's here to see you. What girl? We are in danger. Aubrey, that's you? I wonder who that could be. On the other hand, Kel's mom has to know about Aubrey. So maybe that's the name. Well, I mean, what kind of girl could that be, actually? That Kel's mom is not familiar with. Like, she has to, like, you know Kel's neighbors, I would assume, and she must know Aubrey. Because, for example, she did know us, you know? And by the way, here, it's nice separation, you know, between Kel's room, all, like, you know, messy and sporty, and all the basketballs. And Kel's only a word. Annual hot dog eating contest participant! See, and then we got Hero, who I bet is really smart, huh? State debate competition, most improved. Annual hot dog eating contest, first place. State junior cooking competition, first place. Spelling bee, first place. State mathematical olympiad, first place. Can we just go to other places here? Yeah, we have. The door is locked. Oh, well, what's that? A bunch of family photos. Kel sure has a lot of relatives. Ooh. Who randomly places chairs in corners? A bunch of books. Most of these are about fishing or golf. Yeah, about fishing. We must go fishing today, though. Because you can feed, like, you know, that cat on our roof, a fish. Like, there's food and water bowl. There's slobber all over it. Hell, who's this beautiful young lady? Why'd you tell me we'd be having so many guests coming over? Hey, Kel. Hey, Shadow. Sorry for intruding. I was just wondering if you know where Basil is. I thought he might be with you. Basil? We did see him at the park earlier, but that was a while ago.
I think Omoke has an obsession of filling up space LUL.
I see. If you see him, can you tell him to come home? I'm really worried about him. Of course, Polly. We'll be on the lookout. Thanks. I knew I could count on you guys. Oh, is that Basil's... someone? Basil's missing today? I have a bad feeling about this. He probably went to the lake, I would assume. Like, we gotta go to the lake.
Paula, hey.
Sky, welcome in. Like, I'm now saying that he might have gone to the lake.
Sky_020, this is your daily reminder that you are wonderful and appreciated. How was your day?
My day was alright, I guess. Met with a friend today because she needed like a stylus and I had one. So
Remember
I lended
to pick
her
up the
mine.
item. It's in the dining room, I think.
Okay. Otherwise, I don't know, tightened up in my room finally a bit. Haven't done homework, I don't have too much of it. And it's not for tomorrow anyway. So that should be fine. Though I have quite a few things to do. Honestly. Especially with Aubrey and the scooter gang around. Maybe we should try to find him before it gets dark. Oh no, now we're searching for Basil in this world as well. You know what? If Basil actually has this kind of tendency to disappear, I'm not blaming Omori for having Basil disappear in his dreams as well. Like, Omori, it's not Omori. In my game, it's Shadow. By default, it's Sunny. But anyway, okay, let's go with Shadow. Like, I can't blame Shadow for, you know, having those dreams. I think they just have a kind of this relationship with Basil. Maybe they're both very afraid to lose each other, but, like, they both disappear. Can we go look for him, Mom? Pretty, please? Well, that girl did look awfully worried. Okay, just make sure to be home by dinner. And now we're going to try and find Basil in this world as well. Thank you, Basil, for always providing things to do for us. I don't remember if there was anything to do in these houses. Oh, we could actually visit the church, huh? I've been getting a strange feeling from the cemetery here all day today. Excuse me? Excuse me. That's not good. What the heck? Well, not that I can go there. But okay. Oh!
Good evening, Shadow.
Soyabi, welcome in.
Soyabi, this is your daily reminder that you are wonderful and appreciated. You can go to the cemetery from the church.
Oh, I can? Okay. Wait, I didn't pick up the item. I'm sorry. Can I go pick it up now? Oh no, I bet I can't. Well...
Thanks, Robbo, be cool.
Oh wait, I can. Oh, a frying pan. No. A fancy purse. Look inside. What should I get my mom's back for a shadow? I found pepper spray. Oh, my mom had pepper spray? That could come in handy if we run into any trouble. Good thinking, Shadow.
Earthbound reference AAA.
Okay, now we're armed. Last time we stabbed Aubrey, now we're gonna paper spray her. She will not catch a break. So you're saying I can go to the cemetery from here, huh? Okay, there are 2 doors.
Have you played Earthbound?
Nope. Flowers. A teddy bear. A headstone. Oh, who are you? Something in the air seems amiss lately. The spirits there howling. Sounds like they're preparing a welcoming party. Someone close by may be joining them soon. Eh, what's with that look? You think I'm crazy or something? Don't be so quick to judge. I'd believe too if you've seen what I've seen. I don't like all these references. Oh, look, this is the flower. Wait, is this Marie's? Our dearest Marie. The sun shined brighter when she was here. Marie. Feels like so long ago already. I still think about her all the time. I'm sure you do too. You know, when Marie passed away...
This game has been inspired a bit by it.
Hero really stopped caring about everything. He didn't want to get out of bed for school or even eat. He stopped taking care of himself, stopped baking and cooking. It was like that for almost a year. Mom and Dad didn't know what to do either. We all tried to help him and be supportive, but nothing was really working. One night, I went over to him while he was all huddled in his blankets and started saying stuff. Stuff like how we all miss him and how we want him to get better. How everyone is really worried. How Marie wouldn't want to see him like this. I thought I was helping him, but Hero got angry. He suddenly got up and started screaming and yelling at me about a bunch of stuff. Some of it was pretty hurtful too, but I think I blocked out a lot of it. His eyes were already super red.
Now your only references when you notice him.
But the more he yelled at me, the harder he cried. Tried my best to calm him down, but whatever I said just made him worse. I'd never seen Hero do anything close to that before. It really took me by surprise, and I was so scared that, well, I started crying too. Eventually, Mom and Dad ran to our room and rushed over to hug him and calm him down. But they completely ignored me. I think that's where Hiro got his senses back, because he ran to me and hugged me right away. Just kept apologizing over and over. But at least Hiro got a lot better after that. He started taking care of himself again, and focusing on school a lot more, and joining a bunch of extracurricular stuff. He's naturally good at everything, but he still works really hard, so I'm proud of him. I guess he's a little more closed off now than he used to be, but I'm really just glad to have my brother back. Anyway, sorry for the long story. I don't think I've ever told anyone that before. It's not his fault, but I still think Hiro blames himself for Marie's death. Hiro's never visited here. Not even once. I know it's really hurt, but maybe it might be good for him. I don't know. Is Omori okay? I don't think Omori's okay. Also, if I touch that, it might start the story all over again. That wouldn't be nice. The symbol of faraway town. It's supposed to represent a gateway to a better life. You remember learning about it in class when you were in elementary school, but you can't remember all the details. Okay. Bread smells tasty. Okay, understandable. I very much...
Oh damn. This got heavy.
Yeah, so basically Hiro had a depression episode after Marie passed away. But I'm really worried about Omori, because we always seem like... You find a coin, wonderful. Because we're always in this depression episode. Though, I mean, we were like that before. I don't know what's wrong with us. Like, if you look at Omori looks like depression. I mean, the main character, I mean. Can we go to Basil's house? No response. How are we even gonna do anything? But okay, so what scares me is that, you know, both the...
Yep, he's giga depressed.
And could Basil be somewhere in Faraway Park? Like, what I really, really don't like is the fact that, you know, both the priest and the beardy or whoever that was at the cemetery were like, oh, something bad is gonna happen. And that old guy at the cemetery was like, huh, someone's gonna die soon. And, you know, with how this game goes, it may not be a lie. Someone might die. It could be Basil, potentially. I mean, where could Basil be? I don't see him anywhere. Somebody help! Shadow, did you hear that? I think that was Basil. Help me, please! Where's his voice coming from? Hold on a sec, I know this area. Basil's voice comes from our old hangout spot. See there, because there's a lake there. Go, Kel, open it up.
Man's JYNXD it.
The entrance should still be somewhere around here. Okay, that wasn't hard to find.
They can't kill off a party member, right?
Help me, somebody! What the heck are you yelling for, Basil? You're making a scene. This place is our secret hangout spot. You can't be here because you weren't invited. Dang it, Basil, be quiet. Someone's gotta find this place. Yeah, we're not trying to hurt you. We just wanted to get out of here. Hey, stop it! What are you doing to Basil? What the? It's Kel and Shadow again. Why do you always show up? How'd you even find this place? Come on, Aubrey, we gotta defend our turf. What kind of emotion is that? Aubrey? Go away, Cal. You're not welcome here. This is our spot. Oh, is this your spot now? Oh, this used to be our old hangout spot. Wasn't it, Aubrey? I mean, to be fair, Aubrey did get stabbed last time. Which is a real mess you up. Fine. If that's how it's going to be, then at least stop bullying Basil. We weren't even doing anything to him. He just started screaming for no reason. Yeah, sure you weren't. Why should I believe you? You're telling the truth. Stop being such a self-righteous prick. Come on, guys. Let's make sure this is the last time these two mess with us. That sounds good to me. I'm right behind you, the Maverick. Is she gonna join them? Let's settle this, Kel. If you and Shad are gonna pick a fight with me and my friends, you've got one. Come on, gang. Let's teach them a lesson. Are you gonna fight all of them? How do they fit in here? For self-defense only, huh? Should I focus?
Spray him.
Okay. Oh, they're just the hooligans. Okay, then. Okay. Oh, my eyes! Master, I can't see. What trickery is this? Ouch, that hurts. What the heck is this? Pepper spray? Really? Gah, you two are the worst. The Art of Self-Defense. Achievement unlocked. No, this can't be happening. How could we lose to just the two of them? Not just two of us. It was two of us and a pepper spray. It doesn't even make sense. I want to go home. Let's just get out of here. You said it. You coming, Aubrey? Oh, okay. Catch you later, then. Oh yeah, the fancy bike is Aubrey's. Aubrey. Why? Why do you guys keep coming back? I just want you to leave me alone. Shadow, why? Why did you show up now? I just want you to stop messing with Basil. What's your deal with him all of a sudden? We used to be friends. We all used to be. You think I'm the bully, but you're all messed up too. Where were you when Marie died? Where were any of you? Don't push him. Don't push him into the wall. Oh no, she's gonna push him into the water. And you're the worst, Basil. How dare you still show your face to me after what you did? Aubrey, get away from me. No! What do we do now? Kel? Kel, you know how to swim? I mean, there's that girl who is the best of the best swimmers. Is she right? Shoot. What the heck, Aubrey? What are you doing? Somebody go save Basil! Well, I mean, honestly, If this was happening IRL, that would be a really dire situation because you can't just save.
Aubrey, no.
You can't just save somebody who's
Shit got
drowning
real.
if you don't know how to do it. Because if somebody's drowning, they'll just automatically like clench onto you and stuff. And they can like that restrict your movement and you have quite a high chance of drowning both. So you really have to know how to like pull a person so that they don't clench onto you trying to save their lives, killing both of you. But yeah. What the heck, Aubrey? What are you doing? You've taken this way too far.
You.
And these are like teens. Wait, hold on. I didn't mean to. Shadow, don't worry about Aubrey. I'll keep her busy. Just go help Basil. Me? How am I gonna help Basil? You want to save Basil? I mean, IRL, you need to know how to do this. I was like, sure. We were afraid, but for Basil. Oh, we're in the ocean.
You gotta tell the to stay calm once they grab your back.
I mean, at least the kind of advice I've heard is like to pull people by like from behind by like somewhere, like by hair or something else. I don't know. Though again, when was the last time I saw a guide on like how to save a drowning person? And also, that's Marie. Oh yeah, by the way, do we know how she died? What if she drowned as well?
That shit almost happened to me once in a swimming class in middle school.
Oh no. A knife? Marie, no. Oh, we got a knife. Oh.
I'd have a heart attack if that happened to me.
Another fight. Something drags you down.
Say it in so Shadow. I don't want death this early in game.
What do you mean early? This is like 15 hours of it or something. What do you mean early? Something drags you down. Nice! Now we're both drowning. Well, at
Wait,
least
how many
we can...
hours is this game?
we can vibe with ourselves and Basil and Marie in the spirit realm. Once we freaking drown. I'm like going to... I need to calm down. Because I'm gonna take... Do I take drowning damage? Something listens to Shadow's struggle.
It's around 25 hours for a first run usually.
Steady your heartbeat, don't be afraid. It's not as scary as you think. I have already calmed down, let's focus. You have to keep going, don't give up. No matter how impossible it seems. You reach out to the voice and remember how to persist. Yay, new skill! Heart cannot reach 0 for 1 turn. Okay, I persist. my attack did nothing, huh? How do I persist?
Oh yeah, I forgot. The side quests beef up this game.
Oh, I just gotta persist. Look, I'm... Oh, look at us. Why were we the one to... Huh? Marie? Wait, was that how it went? What if that's how it went? Like, for example, we fell and then Marie jumped. But then she drowned instead or something. Hero, that you? Basil, you okay? Basil, you don't seem so good. Looks like Basil's breathing is steady. Okay, nice. But we need to get him somewhere warm quickly. Yeah, he's had a rough day. Let's get him home as soon as possible. Okay, Hero is so strong to be able to carry Basil like that. Humans aren't exactly very light to carry. Wait! Where do you think you're all going? That's enough. Don't you think you've caused enough trouble? Come on, guys, we gotta go.
In the library under Sweetheart Castle you can read the story of Sunny falling on that lake and then rescued.
Yeah, I do remember reading that story. About being rescued, I don't remember.
There it's revealed that Mari rescued him.
Wait, do you get more info if you return there? Basil! What happened? Is he okay? His breathing is stable. We just need a change of clothes and a warm bed. Okay, I can do that. Quick, come inside. Can you help me bring him to his room? Sure thing. Oh, that was intense. I hope Basil wakes up soon. Basil's grandma is also breathing steadily. This flower. This is the bathroom. Wait, how do plants even survive in their bathroom? Don't you usually turn off the light in the bathroom? How are there plants? Hey Kel, hey Shadow, it looks like Basil's gonna be just fine. I heard from Mom that Basil was missing and that you two went looking for him. When I was running around the park, I heard some commotion coming from our hangout spot. I guess I got there right in the nick of time. So what was happening back there? Aubrey. She pushed Basil into the lake. What? That was Aubrey back there? No way, she wouldn't do that to Basil. I'm sure there was some kind of misunderstanding. She's not the same anymore, Hero. She's become all messed up after you left for college. Aubrey. What happened while I was gone? Maybe I should have never left. It's not your fault that this happened. You left for college. Things could have got a lot worse if you didn't show up. You've done all you can. Come on, let's go home. Basil cannot catch a break. He's like... You know, Shadow, you're pretty awesome back there. Jumping into the lake to save Basil like that. I almost drowned! When if Hero ended up saving the day, I think he deserves some recognition too. How about a high five? Is there anything else for us to do? Oh, it's the Maverick, huh? I'm sensing an evil presence coming from inside my home. Maybe I'm overthinking it, but I can never be too careful. Well, good luck to you. Cal! Hero! Where have you two been? It's so late. I've been worried sick. Sorry, Mom. We got held up. But the good news is we found Basil and his safe.
You can go to the Maverick home later if you want.
Oh, that's nice.
Poke catch.
How do you know? I spent all week preparing the chicken roast for tonight's dinner. And it's gotten cold. Oh, Mom, please don't cry. Don't worry, Mom. That's what microwaves are for. Oh, my poor dinner. There, honey. Cheer up. Today's a special day. There's no need to be sad. Look, Hero's back from college. It's good to see you back, champ. Thanks, Dad. Oh, your dad is right. This is no time for sniffles. It's good to see you back, Hero. We've all missed you so much. What the heck is that? Huh, it sounds like Sally's awake. I'll go get her. Come on, boys. You must be hungry. Go on and help yourselves to dinner. Cool, let's go grab some food and heat it up. You got a home-cooked meal, but it's cold. You can heat it up in a microwave. Look, Hero, we got your favorites. Some chocolate chip cookies and a big ol' Hero sandwich. How sweet. It's exactly the same as last year. Where is the microwave? Also, couldn't we fish, too? Phew, now that everything's calmed down, we can finally relax a bit. It's so good to see you again, Shadow. It really has been way too long. Oh, and it's good to see you again too, Kel. So, Shadow, I heard from Mom that you're moving away soon. That sounds so exciting. Yeah, he is. Tomorrow's gonna be his last day with us. Moving might seem kind of nerve-wracking now, but it really isn't so bad once you get used to it. I think it would be good for you, Shadow. I learned a lot moving to a new place, and it's nice to have a fresh start. I'm a little sad to see you go, but it'll be okay as long as we keep in touch. We sure did have a lot of memories together. Sometimes I miss those days. Lazing around, eating food, drinking juice. Yeah, we did everything together. Went to the park, the lake, the beach.
Undertale has an item called Legendary Hero, which is a sandwich. Maybe it's a reference?
Ooh. Maybe. But honestly, what I miss the most is hanging out at your place, Shadow. You guys had everything. A big TV, all the newest toys, a grand piano. Piano, huh? And of course, our very own treehouse. Oh yeah, the treehouse was awesome. I wonder if it's still there. Is it, Shadow? I don't remember. Looks like the food's done. Let's eat in the living room. We can continue chatting there. By the way, Hero, we used to give Shadow his photo album yesterday. Did you want to see it? You have Basil's photo album on you? Sure, let's look for the album while we eat dinner. Huh? Okay, so I do wonder... Should we read this all again? My first photo. It's my best friend, Shadow, trying out his new violin. He started to take lessons again so he can play at recitals with his sister, Marie. So exciting. Just Kel being Kel. So many party hats. Shadow playing a video game on the couch. Shadow's a little shy, but he's a really good listener. I always end up venting to him when I get upset or stressed. Sometimes I feel like I'm bothering him, but he never seems to mind. We're back from the park, but Kel is still full of energy. He challenged Hero to an arm wrestling match, but we all know who's going to win. Please go easy on him, Hero. Oof, sorry, Kel. Better luck next time. Kel was still feeling a little sour about losing to Hero in an arm wrestling last night, so Hero decided to leave him for a smooch. Kel looks so annoyed. There's nothing new here, yeah. Me showing Shadow a book I've been reading. Marie stole my camera and took this when I wasn't paying attention. I should really keep better track of my things. Sel was cuddling with Shadow's stuffed animals. He has so many and they're all so soft. I wish I could just lay here forever. By the way, now that we've... like a phrase Hero or Kel said, right? That our house seems to have everything, like, you know, and TV and toys and stuff. And a tree house, like everything material, you know? Like, could it be that basically we had a bunch of, like, you know, things, but we didn't get a lot of attention or love or something like that? I don't know. Marie's teaching everyone how to make flower crowns. Here's Shadow and Kel holding Marie's example. It looks perfect, doesn't it? If only Marie thought so, too. Hero's still making his flower crown. It's taking him a little while, but he's getting there. You have to admire his persistence. Rain always seems to come out of nowhere during springtime. Aubrey asked me to take a picture of her with her new raincoat. It's her favorite color, pink. Aubrey won't let Kel under the umbrella, but Kel seems to be taking it just fine. He says he likes how the rain tastes. Just Kel being Kel again. We went to Hobbies, but the shop owner told Kel to leave his jacket outside since Kel was getting all his comics wet. Sorry, shopkeep. I've been pretty busy with school lately, but we finally made time to get together and go to the park today. Here's Kel hanging by his legs off a tree. He's such a good climber. I wish I was as fearless as him. Is there any... See, like, these photos definitely remind me of the White Room. I talked about it before, but yeah. See, Shadow seems much more interested in the box, though. He acts just like Marie's new kitten, Miwo. See, Shadow won't leave the box, so Kel put a food bowl inside. I guess this box will be Shadow and Miwo's new home. This gave me, you know, a White Room references. So yeah, still, a lot of photos are missing. It seems, kind of. Is it too bad that some photos are missing? Aubrey stole the album from Basil, but we got it back. Maybe she has the rest of the photos. Hey, Hero, what's up? Are you okay? Yeah, it's just that, well, Marie isn't in any of these photos. Oh, you're right, she isn't. Still, this album really brings back some good memories. Okay, so this could be related to Aubrey stealing it. So, okay, indeed, Perhaps I'm not the best at distinguishing Aubrey from Marie in these photos, but okay. Guess Marie isn't really in any of them. So perhaps Aubrey did something to them? Maybe she stole just the photos with Marie? Because she hasn't, lived through the loss? Huh. Things were a lot simpler when we were all kids, haha. Shadow, I have a favor to ask. Do you think you could let us see your house one more time before you leave? Oh, that's a good idea, but you gotta convince Mom first. She's probably gonna be kinda mad about you not spending enough time with her and stuff. You know how she is. Whee! Hey, what a mess that was. Sally made a little doo-doo, but she's all clean now. I don't think that's how kids sound, but Hey there, Sally! Peekaboo! Stop it, Kel, you're scaring her! Hey, Mom, we were wondering if we could go hang out at Shadow's house today since he's moving away soon. Oh, but you just came back, and it's already so late. What about spending time with your mom? I'm going to be here for the rest of summer, and Shadow's leaving the day after tomorrow. You have plenty of time to catch up. I think it's okay for Hero to spend some time with Kel and Shadow. I haven't seen Shadow around for a long time now. It's been a while since the boys have had the chance to hang out. I say we should let them. Fine then, you boys can have your fun, but Hero has to wash the dishes with me for the next week. Sure, I guess I can do that. Alright, you're free to go. Come on, Sally, let's leave your mean old brothers alone. They don't want anything to do with us, do they, Sally? Oh, Mom. Can we go to like the lake or somewhere else? Hey, so I'm really glad that we get to hang out and everything, but I also feel pretty bad for leaving Mom all alone. Before I head to your house, let's go to Fix It and get some flowers for her. I know she'd really appreciate that. So you have flowers already. I think I should get my mom some fresh ones though. Fix It isn't that far off anyway. Oh, Hero, always a mama's boy. Hey, this is the 3 of us. $17 hours. I can really check this out on a holy book. Old bread left on the platter. There's a lot of bread here, huh? And a lot of religious. You open the pot. Smells like jam. A toaster. A big bowl. Cardboard cutouts of a pair of twins. There's something stuck on the back. Find the note. Seems we have gone missing. We couldn't have gotten too far. Find us, dear little brother. Signed, Daphne and Bowen, your loving older siblings. Okay. Wait, I look under the beds. Oh, okay, I see the lumps. Okay, turn over the rug and find 2 fluffy pillows. There's a note on the back. This is the oldest stick in the book. I can't believe you would actually fall for this. Signed, Daphne and Bowen, your lovely older siblings. But you, okay. Oh, so it's like, find those two. You found a hidden save. Probably better to pretend you didn't see anything. Okay. Okay, nothing in this cabinet, nothing in this cabinet. Anything here? Nope. Oh, this is the Maverick's room. Oh! Boo! Haha, we got it good, didn't we?
Omori hide and seek round 2.
Hey, wait a second. You're not our darling little brother. Our little brother is too cold for us now. Isn't he bowing? He doesn't even have time to play games with his loving older siblings anymore. Yes, Daphne. It is very regrettable. We barely get any time off work. And when we do, little Michael is never around to play with us anymore. It's unfair, isn't it, Bowen? Life is so cruel. Oh, that's fine. Now we have some new friends, though. I'm not exactly sure what they do. Entertain us, dear friends. Yes, entertain us. Ah, I see that you have a pet rock, too. Would you perhaps like to clash? Confident, aren't we? You won't win so easily. Papa Chip, let us show them our power. I skipped the tutorial for this game. Okay. Victory? Yes, it seems that we have won. Excellent. Well, this was all very fun, but we get bored quite easily. Come, brother, let us think of more fun games to play. Goodbye, new friends. This has been pleasant. No, I can't even retry this.
That thing is rigged, LUL.
Okay, I hope it is. A white-toothed comb in front of a mirror. The mirror has sticky notes all over it. Arch shoulder back 15 degrees more. Arch, okay. Remember to flex all fingers when posing. Show one eye only when provoked. Ugh. Our family has owned a bakery for 4 generations, but our dear little brother has sworn off bread since he was only 6 years old. Though, I'm sure he will come around eventually. Okay, I can actually retry this.
If Sunny has Pet Rock equipped, you can play that game with some people you find.
Yeah, I know. Huh? Okay, I won. Defeat? Yes, it seems that we have lost this round. Unfortunate. Well, I have bested them. It doesn't matter that it's the second attempt, I have bested them. Oh? Oh, that was a hiding spot as well. Why the challenge music is still playing? As you have conquered the great evil, what did it cost you? I can still see the pain in your eyes. My brother and sister are a real drag, aren't they? Everyone here is the same. A slick silver scooter. Can we go to the lake though? I can. Not a blue picnic basket, nothing like Marie's. Oh, look at that. You found a seashell. See, also an orchid. A white egret orchid. Perhaps they'll symbolize some places of importance? Group of pinwheels. Puzzle pieces. There must be a way for us to get fish. And someone made a fishing rod. And that cat needs a fish. Or at least wants one.
I presume those pet rocks are a reference to those early 2000 digital pets like Tamagotchi.
I mean, pet rocks actually existed.
You can get fish at the supermarket.
Hey Bob, could you spare a few nickels? I really appreciate it. Have $5. Thank you kindly.
Or just Patrick.
Okay, the pretty boy doesn't say anything different. I'm meeting up with someone, but they're late. Don't tell me I've been stood up. We can buy fish here? Food's not really my thing, but a job is a job. I don't like chicken nuggets, though. Excuse me? Ah, here it is. There's also a job here. Okay. I do not understand that. You don't understand anything they are saying. Hello, fish. A cat's favorite food. Okay, I would like one. Okay. I think we would only need one. Oh wow, Hero is healthy. Wait, we were supposed. Oh yeah, we were supposed to go to fix it. I got some flowers. Welcome to Fix It, where you can buy stuff and fix it yourself. What can you? Oh, oops! Before I forget, Shadow, here's some money for my mom's flowers. You didn't think I would let you pay for it, did ya? I got $10 from Hero. Wow. That's for 5. Awesome, I'll get that packed up for you right away. Mom's gonna love these flowers. Let's drop them off at my place, Shadow. Oh, so yeah, there is a job here, but I don't know how much I need the money. The orange cat looks hungry. Oh, feed it some fish? Yeah. Meow. The cat left a gift for you. You got trash! Thank you, cat. Okay, on another note, maybe I would like a job. I guess while I'm doing the job, I can also... this job is just for sorting everything. Oh, Shadow, you're taking jobs now? Look at you, all grown up. In that case, I'll come back for you later. Work hard. Oh, Bunny, hi. Alright, kid, take a good look at those shelves behind you, and you'll probably notice that Yeah.
That job takes a while.
Yeah, I know. But meanwhile, I can run some ads to disable pre-rolls. That's how it works. So while I'm doing this job, you can go, I don't know, grab some water or relax or something. If you'd like, well... Okay, we've got... Let's get the drill.
How long have you been playing so far? Is it a long game? Crazy Cosmic Bunny, this is your daily reminder that you are wonderful and appreciated.
I've been playing for like
Doing both.
17 hours, I believe my time is. So yeah, this game does take its time. It does take its time.
25 hours if memory serves. But can be longer spending if you do the side quests too.
You know, this little minigame, if you can call it this, is a bit relaxing as well. See, and the drills are done. And look, the saws are done as well. Okay, wrench goes in here. Oh look, it's almost done. No. Okay, now we put the wrench in here. And take the hammer. Now we put the hammer in here. And that's it. I don't know how long that took. Oh, what? You're finally done? Excellent work, kid. Here's $30. And look, it's all organized now. Hey, Shadow, how'd you do? While you were working, I decided to play
I wish Bot would roll some good mons.
While you were working, I decided to play some basketball in the park. Man, that was fun. Well, I'm ready to go when you are. So yeah, by the way, we need some more fish. Let's buy 3 of them to feed it to cats. I hope 3 will be enough. Hello, fish? I don't think I know any of those. Oh, 5 bits. Thank you for the 5 bitties.
Surprise face.
Oh my god.
Laughing face. Danny Iod cheered 5 biddies. Thanks for your support. Some biddies.
Thank you. Okay, nice. Now I have 3 fish. I could do more jobs, but we'd be here even longer. So now if I see any random cats, I can give fish to them. I don't think there are any here, right? Right. Okay, well, we gotta go, wait a second, how did I get to this parking lot? Through here, I suppose. Yeah, you gotta go give, Hero and Kel's mother some flowers. Is there anything else for us to do before we go to our house? Looks like it's getting pretty late. We should probably head to your house right after this. That sounds good to you. I don't know if I just screwed myself over. Alright. Hey, Mom, I got you some flowers. Oh, are these for me? They're beautiful, thank you. Ah, Hero, you're such a charmer. Just like your old man. I'm sorry for overreacting earlier. I know Shadow is moving away soon. Try your best to keep in touch. Friends are harder to make the older you get. Mom, that's so depressing. Okay. You'll be fine. Yes, I'm sure you will be. Take care, Shadow. Know that you'll always have a home here. Okay, it's night. Are you gonna have a sleepover? Huh? What the heck? What? Wow. It just hit me. It's been so long since we've been inside our house. Even though we live right next door. Time really flies, huh? Yeah, it sure does.
That's actually true. Uneasy face.
What is? Let's go inside. After you, Shadow. That I screwed myself? Oh, that friends are harder to make once you're older. Okay. And then there are some spiders or some other crap here. Because obviously... Oh, this place is cleared out, Shadow. Your house feels a lot bigger now that nothing's here. And there used to be a couch here where we'd watch TV. We'd all come over every weekend and watch cartoons in the morning. Yeah, and this is the stain from that one time I spilled my orange Joe. Marie got so mad at me. Oh, so that's what that is. Oh, that's because her cat stepped in it and walked all over the house. Oh, yeah, huh? I didn't give the cat the thing! I forgot. Oh, no. Oh, man. It looks like it's getting too dark to go see the tree house. That's okay. Maybe you can come back tomorrow. Wait, I have an idea. Why don't we just stay over for the night? It's gonna be our last time in this house forever, right? And when will be the next time we can spend the night with Shadow like this? I'd love to, but Mom's not gonna be too happy about it. She'll be fine. I'm tired of waking up at night because of Sally's crying anyway. You're gonna wash dishes with Mom for an entire week, aren't you? You deserve this. Well, that's true. It'll probably be fine. We live right next door, so we'll only be a walk away. Where are you going, Shadow? Don't you know it's rude to leave your guests hanging? Okay. Well, I forgot to feed the cat the fish that I bought specifically for it. I remember this hallway. The closet was to the left, and the piano room was to the right. I wonder if the piano is still there. I'll go on ahead and see. We're separating? No, don't... What the heck? And don't judge me too hard.
You did feed a cat.
One, yes, but there was another one on our roof. I haven't practiced in a while. Show off. I guess I still got it. Hey, Shadow, that reminds me, do you still play the violin? Oh, it's not here. I guess you already packed it up. It was the song you used to play with Marie. It still gets stuck in my head sometimes, but I don't remember what it's called. What if we have not good memory? Well, I mean, not good associations because we used to play violin with Marie and Marie is dead, and therefore we now don't like our violin, and so we did something to it, like, I don't know. That could be the case too. So, I don't know, Omori seems... I mean, Sunny, Shadow, whatever. You two would play it over and over. We'd even hear it from our house sometimes. What was it again? Man, all of a sudden I'm getting really sleepy. Maybe you should call it a night. That sounds good to me. I have to get up early for my morning jog anyway. So where should we sleep, Shadow? Probably somewhere in your room, right? I maybe used to hate sleeping alone. Yeah, that sounds fun. We can sleep on the floor if anything. Let's go find some blankets. Hold on, Cal. Wait for me. Oh, we're alone, huh? I can hear the melody from the menu. But it's very, very quiet. Or I could, now there's nothing. A grand piano, the word Omori, is etched across the center. Now I wonder, why is our character named after a piano? Like, obviously, the theme we hear here in the menu is a piano one, so perhaps that's related, kind of, somehow. Like, why would we name our, basically, dream world avatar Omori? Oh, wow, this looks cozy. Hey, Shadow, we built a bed fort. I hope you don't mind. This was all Kel's idea. I had nothing to do with it. Oh, by the way, Hero, Shadow and I got you a gift. Kel gave Hero's gift to Hero. It's Papa Chip's Chip Off the Old Block cookbook. Do you remember this? Of course I do. Man, remember when I wanted to be a cook? It seems so silly now. Hey, you're pretty good at it. You can still be a cook, Hero. It's okay. I don't have time for that anymore. But you really like to cook, don't you? And people have to eat, right? So, like, why not? Haha, I don't think it works that way, Kel. He's such a fast sleeper. Always been that way, I guess. Thanks for letting us sleep over, Shadow. I bet it's been pretty hard in this empty house, especially without Marie. I'm sorry I couldn't be there for you more. Everything feels so different now. But it seems like you've pretty much stayed the same. Yeah, and that is not good. That is not good. It's kind of relieving, to be honest. Yeah, we also have a personality of a wall, it seems. Of a brick. We always go with brick face. That's not healthy. It's really nice to see you again. I just wish Aubrey and Basil could be here too. Anyway, sorry for ranting. It's getting late. I'll probably head to sleep soon too. Good night, Shadow. I'll talk to you in the morning. The phone. There's something on the phone. You are... Who does this? Excuse me, aren't you my... Like, the phone is glowing, but... A very comfortable bed. Well, sorry, Mom, Cal and Hero, built a bed fort? And I couldn't reach the phone, like a sim in Sims, I couldn't reach the phone. Huh? Okay, we lie. Oh. One goes to sleep, the other wakes up, huh? The other disappears? Oh yeah, I suppose this is our in real life and us. This is us in real life and us in the dream world. And this like animated the transition. And even here to everyone. Oh. There was that thing. Okay, so okay, what, where is everyone? Everyone is not here. And we also couldn't go to the room, and I didn't see too much of what was there, only that figure that kind of that seems to symbolize the fear of or something like that. Okay, give me money, snake. No, you're not going to give me money? Oh. You're all alone now. The game saved. Oh, shoot. A race picnic basket. Would you like to save? I will like to save. Nobody. Oh yeah, the mirror. We can look at the mirror. Floating mirror. You're all alone. Do you want to play hide and seek? Yes? Oh, the mirror disappeared, huh? So that was the... Found you. Oh. So mirrors allow us to play hide and seek with ourselves? What if I do this? Now, one thing I am wondering about is that... Like, this kind of seems like a good place to end, but this also just got really interested. It just got really interesting.
Single player hide and seek. So fun.
Yup. I thought this had some kind of... You know, a number of set locations. And if the mirror went to them all, it would give you something, but perhaps not. Perhaps this is just a simple little game. Oh, by the way, since you're in a dream world... Yeah, I don't think this changes much, right? It just teleports it to a random location and that's it. Okay, so you know what? This seems like its own separate section. We did finish the real world, so... I think I won't go much further, unless somebody tells me that this takes... I don't know, not much, like half an hour maybe a bit more. To, like... finish a logical section of the game, sure. But if it takes longer, then I don't really want to start it today. But yeah, here. Basically, I just saw what kind of letters you could use, what kind of letters I couldn't use, and the fact that we need 7 more letters to complete the message there, right there it is. According to my calculations, it will say, "Welcome to Black Stage." Right? At least that's what, Wait, it could technically be blank. Oh wait, could be blank state. I'm only now realizing it. Right? We haven't found end yet. It could be blank state or black stage. Blank, okay, now I'm actually realizing that blank state seems to fit more than black stage. And we seem to be finding the letters that fit us near some, like, you know, lore stuff. Like, for example, that underground library with our memories that, for example, explain why we were afraid of spiders and afraid of drowning. Like, you know? That library did explain it. So perhaps... Well, we'll see when we find the C. We do need C. We do need C because welcome. Because welcome exists. So I do wonder how this is gonna go down. This seems like a very important thing, you know? This hangman game. So are we gonna unlock something? It does say welcome. And I do wonder what happens if we, for example, like, will there be a difference if we, what we complete first, the hangman or the message? Is that ultimately how, like, the game differentiates or something? I don't know. And I know this has been a short stream, but hey. I am quite busy, I must say. I have a few things to take care of. Plus, I would like to get more sleep. More sleep is obviously preferable to tomorrow's Monday. And this just seems like a logical note to end this on.
Just gotta keep collecting letters. You'll find out.
No, I see, but the question is, like, now knowing...
Ha, was just popping in.
Oh, tired sir.
Get some good rest.
Thank you though.
Tired sir, this is your daily reminder that you are wonderful and appreciated. GG.
But basically now that I know what the message is, I can avoid getting the wrong letters and do get the right ones. Like, now I have a choice. I don't think the game forces you to get all the letters, and I should be able to return to them, right? In most cases. So I now have a choice. If I, like, for example, have a clue to what the message is, and I do have a clue, which, for example, the letter C should reveal if it's one or the other, because right now I only have 2 guesses. So, you know, if I find a wrong letter, I could just be like, ah, that's a wrong letter, I'm not gonna pick that up.
It does not matter if you get the wrong letters.
Okay, so you would recommend just getting all of them, right? Like, if you recommend that, then sure. If you say it's fine, then I'm all for that. But yeah, some rest is preferable, and this seems like a logical way to end today's stream.
Yeah, just go for them.
Okay. So this is going to be it for today. Let me go to the screen. Yay. Oh, wow. Oh, yay. Lagging. Don't we love it? We love it, of course. So yeah, I guess today we finished our second day in the real world. I think it seemed shorter than whatever we had last going out. I may have missed some details, but happens, doesn't it? Ooh. I don't think we've rated Bungto in a while, have we? I don't know, I don't remember. Robo, do your job.
Goodbye. Have a nice day. Laughing face.
Oh, thank you, Danny. I hope that's a good way to tell you. So yeah, I have two versions for the message, and they're creepy. Like, I think that's related to Omori becoming, I mean, Sunny, whatever, our main character, becoming the way he is. Because obviously, right now, I'm guessing it is going to be blank state. So perhaps this is related to how he became this way. Because obviously, he is in a blank state. He has an expression of a brick. That's his range of emotions shown in the main game. Obviously, in the battle, he can become all of our emotions, but not in real world. Not in real world. So yeah, also the game did get interesting just now. I do have to revisit some areas, but this might be different. And also, the raid is almost happening, so everyone have your last daily. Wow. And the stream is now ending. See you on
Daily.
Friday, most likely. Again, what is a schedule? Bye.
This is your daily reminder that you all are wonderful and appreciated. And